Welcome back to the podcast. Woo.
Woo!
Today, we have a super fun episode. We first of all, we need to start off talking about some really big news. Probably the biggest news of the year.
Probably.
Honestly, both these news items are probably the biggest news of the year. Like if I
In
had to,
our world, for sure.
in our
Yeah.
world for sure. Like this
Yeah.
is but first off, Travis Kelce on stage live at the Eras tour.
It was so insane. Like they
So
hit the Pentagon.
no, literally, when that news dropped, well, I
Yeah.
love your description of where you were.
Oh, I was in a Banana Republic with my mom.
Yeah.
And I saw Emily's text in our group chat, and I just saw a tweet that she sent, and so I was like, "That's a joke." And then I clicked on it, and it was real. It was the grainiest video ever, but it was enough to solidify it was true in my head. And I literally screamed, "Travis is on stage!" And my mom and all the Banana Republic women were like, "What?" And I was like, "Guys,
What's going
stop
on?
what you're doing." Yeah,
No, like this news hit every single person I know. Like my
yeah,
dad was like talking to my grandparents on the phone, and they were like, "Did you see Taylor Swift got her boyfriend on stage?" Like
it's
that's
so
how
funny.
big of a deal it was. I think it's also really funny that we filmed our last episode the day before. And
Yes,
it was when Prince William and the kids were there with Taylor and she
yes,
hard launched Travis. And the
yeah.
very next day she brings him on stage. I was like, oh, so we're gonna have to run this back. Like run
Yeah,
this
we're like, okay,
back.
so we weren't done with London yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it's funny to like look back on because Travis like gave like a long time ago. He was like on his podcast with
Yeah.
Jason. He was like, I am most excited for the London shows. The London shows are the ones I'm most excited for. And now
Yeah.
I know you were practicing. You were
Yeah.
preparing. You knew what was going on and you
Yeah.
didn't tell any of us.
Literally.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so sorry. My dogs started barking, if you can
No
hear
worries.
them. But okay.
Love it.
I don't know what they're barking at, but okay. They're just so excited about Travis.
Excited. They're ready.
But it was also so funny that this happened in London, like of all places, just because
Oh, I
she's got such a
know.
deep history with London boys, and
Yep.
then like the most American dude in the world.
And literally, that's who you're gonna bring
Yeah,
on stage.
literally. And
I'm loving the meme right now of Travis carrying Taylor. It's like where everyone's being like, bring your boyfriend to work day, Taylor.
literally,
Like it's so perfect.
it was so funny because she was so in character too, and he was just like, "Look, I'm on stage."
I was so happy to be there,
It
and I
was
was so
so
happy
yeah.
for him that he was there.
I just
Like,
love them together so much because like
well,
never in my wildest dreams did I think like one of her oh
oh,
pun intended think that like one of her boyfriends would go up on stage and do something.
literally.
And it was just so perfect because like people were also getting so poetic about it. And they were like, oh my God, she's literally like dead after the Maddie Healy relationship, the smallest man who ever lived. She's on the ground. And then he came and like picked her up. And I was like, it's so cute. I
So adorable.
I saw an edit on TikTok where it was to Labyrinth when she's like, "Uh-oh, I'm falling in love again." And I was like,
Oh, wait, that's
it
adorable.
was so cute. I started crying. I'll find it and send it to you. But it was the best thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah.
And they had to have been preparing for it because like he had like a custom suit. He had the
Yep.
Louboutin shoes on.
Yep.
I there was a really funny tweet. It was so I never catch stuff like this, but apparently Travis was the only other like dancer on stage with her
Yeah.
at that time who had red soles on his shoes. So
Oh,
someone was like their soul mates.
that's good.
It was so like
That's
it's
good.
so funny.
Yeah. I love that. No, I think it was just like so funny too. He was hitting every mark. He was
Yeah,
hitting every mark. He knew what he was
so cute.
doing.
He was acting. He was like, get out there.
Yep.
Oh my God. And like I saw a funny thing where it was like, how did everyone in the world notice like small little Gracie Abrams left the VIP tent, but no one noticed Travis leaving?
No
That was
one saw
so
him
funny.
leave.
Yeah.
Everyone was just so excited for us, which was
Yeah.
also so beautiful and
Yeah.
so
Oh my God.
perfect.
It's so good. I don't know why it didn't cross my mind when I saw Gracie was there. I didn't even think that was going to happen.
No, I was just
Happened.
like,
I was like,
oh, okay, congrats on
yes.
your album. Welcome to the Eras Tour. Girl.
Yes. Oh my God, it was so good. But like, okay, I saw another thing where people were like, oh, if Sabrina was doing the Please, Please, Please music video, like Taylor Swift was like, hold my beer, I'm gonna bring him out on stage. You know? Can
Right?
you imagine if he was in a music video? I think my mind would break.
Yeah.
I,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
No, that would be
Yeah.
like insane. I could totally see him being in another music video. Do you think that we're done music videos for TTPD?
I don't know. I feel like
Oh,
at least like with Harry Styles when he was like rolling out music videos, I remember it was like
yeah.
nearly it took a whole year for him to release like one album's entire thing. So I don't know. But also we didn't get any for 1989. So maybe she just did this one and it is done. So who knows?
That's true.
Yeah. But
Midnight.
Midnight's got
You
two, I
had,
think, or
yeah.
Bejeweled, or Anti-Hero and
Karma.
Lavender Haze. Oh, and Karma.
We got
Okay, so
four.
there were four.
And Karma came out late. Like that one was like what, like 6 months later?
And it was like the
But
end
it was
of the era.
nice. And that
Yeah.
showed the ending.
Yeah.
So maybe
Okay, so
it wasn't one.
yeah,
You know, she
maybe.
loves bringing her friends like Ice Spice, Laura Dern, the
Yes.
Highlanders. She loves Post Malone. I mean,
Yes.
she loves having friends. Ethan Hawke, like that was so random.
That was insane. If
Yeah,
they
so it's
covered
not
Travis
like she
Kelce,
doesn't put them in the music video.
I feel like there has to be the
So
Daddy I Love Him music video, like a short film. I feel like there has to be.
it's
So,
also so perfect, The Little Mermaid. Like,
yes,
how could you not create
so
something for
good.
that? Like
And I
it's
could
so
see
visually perfect.
she pull out all the stops, okay? Like I am seeing it's gonna be Bridgerton, okay? Like they're gonna be like in the gilding.
Yeah, a little Regency couple, and that would
Yes.
even match with Bejeweled because Bejeweled was from that
Yes.
era.
Oh
So it's
my
like
God. It'd be so good. So
oh,
I don't think it's over for sure.
bring
And
Jack Antonoff back as the
yes.
king.
Oh my God. Yes,
That would
that'd
be
be
iconic,
so funny. Yeah. Oh my,
right?
it has to happen. But when that happens, I might be like live from my bed, like, you know, like on a heartbeat monitor. Like
So
I think I'm dead. Yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
it's going to be impossible. But
Yeah. But also, did you see that the Chiefs paired up with Hallmark and they're releasing a pop star football player Christmas movie?
no,
It came out
that
this
is good marketing. Now
right?
that is some good marketing.
Insane. Insane. And I like don't like I keep seeing it, so I think it's true. But yeah, the Chiefs or like the NFL has paired up with Hallmark and they're making a movie.
This is on their official website, Kansas City Chiefs.
Everyone was like,
Oh
let Taylor and Travis be in it, please. Or this is like Taylor's directorial debut instead of the Lionsgate film.
God. Okay, it's gonna be Tyler Hines, Hunter King, and Ed Begley Jr. are gonna star in a movie
Oh,
set to premiere on the Hallmark Channel during the 15th annual countdown to Christmas.
and I will be tuning in.
And I will be there.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Right? I needed to, I
Oh my,
like,
yeah.
I think I feel like they would have to ask Taylor if they could do that too. So like she
Right?
had to sign off on that.
Like she'd have to
Right?
know it's coming. I
Yeah.
feel
Because
like,
she's like, is this play about us? You
yeah,
know?
literally, I think I
Yeah.
said the story before. I didn't like the ending.
Oh my God. But I was also seeing people were like, okay, what if like Taylor just keeps upping the ante and like what if he comes out to Karma? The guy on the Chiefs.
Oh, geez. Well, that's where I would have assumed that he would have come out.
Right?
Then I realized, because at first I just thought Travis is on stage. Like, obviously, the time change. I was like, oh, I guess it's already Karma time, like
Yeah.
early in the day. Because I just assumed it would be during Karma.
Right?
Well, I know it was going to be I Can Do It with a Broken Heart. Like, that's
It's
crazy.
insane. I also really I feel like it's necessary. We need a re-record of Karma just to where she changes it to officially being the guy on the Chiefs. Because
Maybe he'll do that for football season.
I would love it. I would
But,
love it
like,
so
it's
much.
iconic.
No, it's so good. And like I saw, I think it must have been recently, someone asked Travis on a podcast he was like guest starring on, like,
Yeah.
oh, like wasn't the song originally the guy on the screen? And Travis like cheekily said it was.
Um,
Like
was,
it's just yeah, so
period.
funny. Yeah, he's like, it was, not anymore.
Was. Thank you so much for asking, but No,
Unfortunately, it's not. Yeah.
you're no longer there.
But no, I feel like there's like a few times when they've broken the internet in my head.
Yeah.
And it was first when Taylor showed up at the game for the first time. Like I
Yup.
always remember where I was, our text chain. And then when when they were first spotted out, like at the SNL thing. Yeah. And
Yup.
then the Super Bowl, obviously, when she went
Yeah.
down on the field. And I think the game before the Super Bowl. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then this one's now up there too, where it's like,
Yeah.
where were you when
Yeah.
you found out Travis?
Exactly.
Yeah. What was like your initial reaction?
I was just one confused.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean? Like he's
What do
on.
you mean?
And then when I
Yeah.
saw the pictures, I was just like, yeah, of course. Like,
They're
of
so
they're
cute.
so cute and it looks so perfect. Like him in that outfit with a top hat. I was like, and he was just like had this bravado. Like I never would have thought to see him on like the big screen, but like or
Right?
like, at a concert venue, but like it makes sense. I mean, he works in stadiums for a living. Like that's his
Yeah. He
job.
wouldn't be scared. Yeah.
Exactly. And so I was like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, we know this makes sense. Like
No,
he's so
like
perfect in this role. This makes sense.
I was watching so many of like the lip readers on TikTok, and they were like pretty certain when he takes her from the two other dancers, he goes like, "Oh, I got her," and then
It's so cute.
and then when when Taylor tells him to put the blush on her face, they're pretty sure she said not put blush on my face, put the color on my face, where she's like, "Oh, put getting like the color back in my face in London," which is like so
So
funny, so
cute.
cute, yeah. But literally hasn't left my mind since whenever that happened,
Yeah.
Tuesday or whatever. Yeah. Or no, it would have been like Sunday, right? I
Yeah.
don't even. Yeah.
It was Sunday because it was
It's
the
been a
last
blur.
show. And
Yeah.
it feels like it was forever ago, but it also feels
Yeah.
like it was yesterday.
But the first round of London was so crazy. So like you better get ready.
Girl, I
Because I
hope,
feel like she's gonna try and top it when she comes
hope,
back.
I
Yeah.
know I have and I'm the last stop in London and the last stop in Europe.
Oh wait, so you're definitely getting so long, London.
I hope I really should have to say goodbye, which
Has
that's
she
my
done it
mom's
yet?
favorite song on TV.
Yeah.
So I
I don't
feel like
yeah, and she
good
sang goodbye.
plan.
She did play it?
Mhm.
Okay, well, she'll probably do it again. And then, oh my God. And then, like, she's gonna do something crazy for the last one, especially when she's gotta top this somehow. So
Right?
just get ready. Have you
Um,
started planning your outfit?
yes, I'm going as because it's my 22nd birthday. I'm going to
Oh,
wear
yes.
new outfit, so I'm super excited for that.
I am officially campaigning for you to get the 22 hat. How do we get this to her? Like,
Oh,
I'm just gonna at Taylor Nation a million times.
at Nation, please,
Yeah,
beg of you.
please.
That would be so iconic.
Yeah, DM Andrea Swift. Yeah.
Literally.
Hey,
I'm like,
girl.
girl.
Hey.
I'm
Speaking of, I saw when Travis went back to the VIP tent, like he immediately, the first person he ran up to was Taylor's mom, which is, yeah,
That's so sweet.
right?
That's so adorable.
Like Hallmark has a huge order to fulfill
Oh
for
yeah,
the movie because it already feels like it's a movie.
right. Exactly. Hallmark
Yeah,
is out there grinding on this script. They were like, we need to have this done and wrapped. So
they
that's
got Greta Gerwig in there. And
she's
they're
like
like, I'm working on it.
one thing that I saw that was so cute too was that Paul McCartney was like in the crowd in
Oh
the
my God.
court and just dancing with everyone and it was so cute and
I
trading
don't
bracelets.
I don't think I've ever been more jealous in
Yeah.
my life. When I saw these
So
girls dancing with Paul
cute.
McCartney to But Daddy, I Love Him, I was like, that should be us.
That should be us. Literally. I was like, that is so cute
It
and
was
so
so cute.
perfect.
And it just like is really cute because like, I don't know, I feel like there's this certain kind of famous where you just transcend time. And
Yeah.
those girls had to be 14 or like, within the range of that and like our age,
Yeah.
and then how old is Paul McCartney at this point? He has to be in his 70s, right? Maybe,
Right? Let me look it
yeah,
up.
late 70s, maybe.
82.
No way. Okay, so
Oh,
yeah, like that's like someone who just transcends time. Like that has to be like a magical moment where here's Paul
right?
McCartney Eras tour dancing with you. Like that's just
Yeah.
insane,
Like that's
But
wild.
And I'm pretty sure that was his daughter next to him, Stella McCartney.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and like Taylor always wears Stella McCartney, so
Oh yeah.
so cute. Yeah.
Oh, I
Or
know.
did you see Phoebe Waller-Bridge and I'm forgetting his name, Andrew Scott, like we're leaving to go use the bathroom, and then they realized Style was starting, so they ran back to
No, I didn't see
Oh
that.
my God, I'll find
That's
it and send it to you. We can like
so
put it in. So cute. They were like just like gabbing, heading to the bathroom, and all of a sudden like the like Style starts,
cute.
and
Like,
they
oh,
like
oh,
bolted back. Yeah, it was so cute.
adorable.
But another thing is getting a movie, or not a movie, a TV show. So I think it's time to talk about that because we were both
I think so.
so excited.
Yeah.
Um, Emily Henry's book, yeah, it was not the latest book. Funny Story's the latest book, but Emily Henry's, one of her more previous books, is getting a TV show. It was picked up by J-Lo's production company, which I didn't know
Yeah.
J-Lo had a production company.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But
and it was
happy.
optioned by, yeah, I'm in. It was optioned by Netflix, and it's going to be a TV series, Happy Place. I have been saying since day one this needed to be a TV show.
Oh
Like if
yeah.
it was not a movie, I was gonna be really mad. Yeah.
No, I am so excited that the Emily Henry cinematic universe is moving forward. Like I am so
Right?
ready for these to all be
Yeah.
media and like television movies. Like I need this. Like people we met on vacation and beach read, they're both already being adapted into movies.
Right? Yeah.
Waiting on those ones. I believe she's a more recent author, but she just came out with like a really popular book. I'm pretty sure it's called How to End a Love Story, and she's
Oh, okay.
writing actually the scripts for those movies. So that's
Oh,
super cool. But then
cool.
now I'm excited to see that this is obviously going to be done by J-Lo's company, so like
Yeah.
different writers and stuff, and TV series, so they'll probably have a room of writers.
Yeah.
Also saw that Emily confirmed on her Instagram she'll be involved in the
Oh,
project.
thank God.
So
Okay.
I'm so
Yeah.
happy. I'm pretty sure she's definitely going to be involved with the movie
Yeah.
too if they're done by an author that she knows.
Yeah.
But like I'm super happy to see that.
Yeah. I'm so excited. Like I also saw she clarified that even though JLo's picked it up, JLo won't be starring. Because like people were scared that like they were gonna age up everyone.
Well, I saw that,
Yeah.
and also people were worried about aging down because a lot
Oh,
of
really?
articles were saying it was going to be a YA series,
Oh
and
no.
Emily Henry was like,
Yeah.
Hollywood just doesn't know what YA means because
Yeah.
Hollywood thinks the YA young adult is like 20s to 30s.
Yeah.
In books, that's like teenagers. She
Yes. Yeah. It's
clarified
like,
in her Instagram comment, she was like, nope, everyone, the actors are going to be late 20s to
yeah.
early 30s, but no one's been casted yet.
No one's been casted. And that's where we
That's
come
where
in.
we come in. That's where we
Yeah.
come. But for anyone that doesn't know what Happy Place is, the
Yes.
story follows a couple named Harriet and Wynn, and they're with their group of friends from college, and they all live together in the city right after college too. And so this couple, they are seem like the perfect duo, and they've been together since college when they met all their friends. But 5 months ago, they broke up, but they didn't tell anyone they broke up because their friends, Sabrina and Parth, are actually getting married when they all
Mhm.
go to Maine for their annual vacation that they've been doing for the last 10 years. So not wanting to upset anyone, they just pretend like the relationship is still happening, which should be easy, right?
But it isn't.
Because there's still feelings there.
Yeah.
But that's a story for another time. If you haven't read Happy Place, you need to. It
You
is
have
such
to.
a cute book. It's so great. All of Emily's books are so magical and like so perfect, especially now that summer.
Yeah. They're perfect for the summer.
Yeah, it makes this announcement in the summer like even better. Like what
Yeah.
timing.
Yeah.
But since no one's been casted, Ali and I actually decided to do the work for Netflix and JLo that we
Yes.
would go ahead and cast everyone.
Yeah.
So
Take
here we
some
are,
stress off their heads.
ready
Yeah.
to break it down. Like, don't worry, we've got the job done. It's easy. And we'll
Yeah.
even give them options. We have
Yes.
multiple people listed. So if one
Exactly.
person's maybe busy or there's a like scheduling issue, don't worry. We've
We
thought
got
about that,
options. Yeah.
planned for
You
this.
can test the chemistry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Amongst all these
exactly.
people. Yeah. Should we
So
should we start with like the secondary characters that go up to win and
yeah,
Harriet? Okay.
I
All
think
right.
so. I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
Okay. Wait. I
Let's
literally
start
wrote
maybe with Cleo and Kimmy.
Perfect.
Love it. Okay.
Yes.
So Cleo is an original member of the group. She's Harriet's best friend ever, and her partner is named Kimmy. And they've
Yeah.
also been coming on these trips. Cleo's been coming since the very beginning. Cleo, Harriet, and Sabrina are like a trio. They're the original group of friends, and then their
Yeah.
partners kind of came and started joining. And Kimmy's one of the first ones that really started joining. And so that's kind of where we're at. So Cleo, who did you have?
Okay, so I wanted to like start with saying Cleo's kind of in the book got this very calm, serene vibe,
Yep.
but seems to not spoil much. She seems a little on edge throughout the whole thing. So, like when you're going between the past and the present, she's very serene in the past, but a little on edge in the present is like what I see. Okay, so I thought Alexandra Shipp would be a good casting because her in Anyone But You, she's that
Yep.
exact character. Okay.
Yep.
She's like
Exactly her.
she's like really on edge for her wedding and
Yep.
like, but she's also just like this really good friend, kind of calm person in general. Um and then my other ones are Taylor Russell, just because I think she should be in more stuff. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah,
And she has such a calming aura to me
that
on like carpets and
does.
stuff. Yeah. And then this one's really random, but like, hey, she kind of killed it in the Beauty and the Beast play. So I think her would be good.
Um,
And then like she could write a song for
yeah, that'd
the
be so cute. You're so
yeah.
right. Okay, yeah. My first thought was obviously Alexandra Shipp. Like, if you're not thinking her, I don't know who
Wait,
you're.
did you think her too? Wait,
She's
that's
on my
so
list. Yeah. When you said that, I was like, okay, so she gets it. She gets
fun.
it.
She
So
gets it. Yeah.
obviously, Alexandra Shipp is like first choice.
Yeah, first
Okay,
choice
we
for
both
sure.
said her.
Yeah.
Ready. Someone
Yeah.
else I was thinking of was Tati Gabrielle. I really like her. She was on Sabrina the Teenage Witch and also
Oh, wait.
You. Yeah, look her up.
Oh,
But
oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Okay.
exactly. She just also has like this very calming presence, but she's also like a little bit like witty and can like stand up for herself,
I
like in
can
her
see
role.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I thought she'd be really interesting as this character who is supposed
Yeah.
to be very like she's kind of blunt and she sticks up for herself and like she
Yeah.
says like, what she means and what she needs and like I just feel like she kind of fits that journey of Cleo over the book. Another one, she's a little bit older than I think they're looking for, but I think she was too perfect not to put her down, is Zoe Kravitz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
TikTok goes crazy with Zoe Kravitz as Cleo. If you've seen like fan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like if you just think of her Big Little Lies character, she's so granola. I just
Mhm.
think like it's perfect.
No, that is perfect.
They
Especially
live
if
on a
they do,
farm.
yeah.
She can
Especially if they do them like in their like early to mid 30s. I think Zoe Kravitz would be perfect. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is
Okay.
such a good list. Okay, I really love that we both said Alexandra Shipp.
Me too. She was perfect. It was literally
Okay,
like, there was no one better.
so in the ideal cast, she's the winner, but then all
Yeah,
these are like really good options.
I agree.
Okay, so for Kimmy, I also said I tried to like give each one like a little description.
Okay.
Kimmy's very adventurous, bubbly, like an empathetic nature, I think. And she's described as having like she's a redhead, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I was really thinking redhead or who could pull off redhead too.
Yes.
Yeah. So if we're sticking with the like maybe older, like 30, like mid 30s or early 30s, Karen Gillan crossed my mind.
Ooh,
She's
yeah.
Nebula in what are those things? The Guardians of the Galaxy. She's
Yes.
in Jumanji as like one of the video game characters. She just seems like she's very bubbly and funny in interviews, and she can pull off the ginger hair very well.
Yeah.
Um, Other than her, I was trying to think of people who are like maybe like they can play someone who's very bubbly or just in general they are very bubbly like in their press interviews. So I thought Maya Hawke
Yeah.
would be a
Ooh,
good one.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's the one
Ooh,
I'd really want. But and she's got that Netflix deal, with Stranger Things and stuff. So they
true.
might, yeah, be call
Yeah.
her up. And then Madeline Petch, I can never say her last name, but like she's been
Yeah.
having her moment lately. Like after Riverdale, she had this movie just come out.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like she loves doing TV shows. And she was just talking about how much she loves doing stuff that fans love in an interview the other day. So could see her getting on a popular book series.
Yeah.
those are my picks for this one.
Well, I'd have to back you up and say that I also said Madeline Pesh. So
Shut up.
I follow her I used to watch her YouTube videos
Oh
and
my
she's
God.
vegan. And so she did like a lot of vegan cooking videos. And so she just has this very like calm granola kind of bubbly vibe
Yeah.
that I'm like, that's literally perfect to
Oh
compliment.
my God.
And
Same
I'm
mind.
like, I just feel like she just fits that character so naturally.
Yeah.
But speaking of Alexandra Shipp as Cleo, I also wanted to throw out Hadley Robinson, who plays Alexandra Shipp's wife in Anyone But You. She's
Oh,
acted with red hair before. She was in the Netflix movie Moxie. She's
she's
also
got
in
that
that George
vibe.
Clooney movie, The Boys in the Boat. And I just think she's a really great up and coming actor that I'm like,
Yeah.
let's roll
And
up.
they already have that chemistry, and like balance. Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
Hmm.
like Cleo's really on edge the whole book while Karen or Kimmy's trying to be more
Yep.
chill. So yeah,
Exactly.
that would work. Yeah, I really like that.
This one, I don't know if I 100% see it, but I just had to put her down because I just love her. Is Riley Keough. Obviously, we know she can pull off red hair.
Wait, that'd be so
She can
fun.
be granola. Like she literally
Yeah,
is Daisy Jones. Like who is
yeah,
more 70s perfection than that?
yeah.
I had to put her down. I don't know if I see her in the role as this character specifically,
It'd be
but
fun.
I think it would be a fun thing to see her in. I feel like she would
Yeah,
work with this. So,
I
yeah,
like that one. No,
yeah,
okay. I think if we were in the casting room, these all these girls would have good
yeah.
chemistry, and I think they fit. Like Madeline Petch would be fun for Kimmy too, because I feel like she's been
Oh,
Cheryl, who most of the time was really uptight and
oh,
like
yeah,
always stressed. To see her in a different role where she's kind of like granola and chill, maybe being more herself, would be really fun.
totally.
So if we had to pick like an ideal one from our lists we've made so far, I think we picked Alexandra Shipp.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then I think Madeline Petch would be the winner for the other
her.
one. This
Yeah,
is we got the same mind going.
yeah, we do. We were locked in. We were ready. We were ready
That's
to go.
amazing.
Okay,
Okay.
that's the first couple. Should we move
Yes.
on to the second couple, which
Yes.
they're the ones getting married this weekend. That's why we're in Maine. Well, they go to Maine every year at the same weekend. And
Yeah.
it's with Sabrina. Her father has a house in Maine, and that's where they would go and vacation every year.
Yeah.
And so Sabrina decides, nowhere better to marry her fiance, Parth, who she also met in college, with this friend group, then getting married when they're all in Maine together for their annual
Yeah.
trip. So, speaking of that, Sabrina, do you have a little description for Sabrina?
Okay. Yeah. Sabrina is very bubbly. She's funny. She comes off a little naive, but she's not as naive as you think, I think.
No.
And then she's kind of the life of the party type. Like she's the one that's trying to keep everyone together and happy for the weekend. So here, you want to do your list first?
Sure. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
This first one is the number one I see. Like this one to me when I was reading the book, this is exactly who I saw.
Oh, I'm excited.
Sophie Turner.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
one. Oh,
Sophie
she made my
Turner.
list too.
Ah, there we go. We get it.
Yeah.
Obviously Sophie Turner, you know her from Game of Thrones, Do Revenge, at
Yeah.
wife of Joe Jonas.
Yeah.
Um, she's just awesome. I think she is so funny. She is so charismatic, but she can also be very like uptight, and she just has like a wide range of kind of characters that she can play. I think she would just really work in this kind of life of the party like setting. Like
Yeah.
Sophie Turner, there's no one better.
Yeah. That's a good one for sure.
And then the other ones I put out there were Suki or Imogen Waterhouse.
Oh, that's good.
I
That's
could
good.
see either sister in this role,
Either of
honestly.
them would rock
Suki
it.
Waterhouse is obviously from Love Rosie, Daisy Jones and the Six. Imogen Waterhouse is very new on the scene, but she was in the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
And so I just think either one of them could eat this role up. Like they both kind of again have like a lot of those same personality traits. Like Imogen kind of plays like a more like uptight but like nervous kind of character, where Suki is very much like life of the party and kind of like
Yeah.
bub. Either one I think would complement Sabrina's character really well. So
Yes.
I'm
I
throwing them.
really like those.
Yeah.
Okay. The ones I was kind of going, I had a bunch of ideas for her. Let's see. Okay. My top pick, I think would be really fun is I really don't want to butcher her last name, but I might end up doing it. It is the girl who played Queen Charlotte in the prequel series.
Oh,
India Amar Amartirifo, I think. I probably butchered that. But she just like, if you watch her interviews, she's very like quick on her feet and funny. And I think she has this perfect vibe to her where she could kind of play this snooty, kind of rich girl who's also got a heart of gold. So like I thought she would be a fun pick. Um, Other than that, this is who I imagined in my head when I was reading her. And if I guess if we age her up a little bit, like we were saying, like if this was maybe more the Zoe Kravitz, Karen Gillan age group, Zoe Deutsch is who I saw whenever I would
I
read
was
this
thinking of
character.
Reach too. I
Yeah.
was thinking here too. Yeah.
Yes, I think she was like that's who I saw. So like I think ideal pick for me would be her. I
Okay.
also said Sophie Turner, but I also have a girl from uh the Buccaneers on my list. I have Alicia Bowe, and she plays
Oh, yeah.
I'm forgetting her name, but the Buccaneer who gets married at the very
Yeah.
beginning. Yeah, I can't remember her name right now,
Totally.
but
Love
she
her.
that character I think is just very similar to Sabrina, to
Totally.
where I think she would kind of kill that.
Yeah.
And then other than that, the other ones I picked were because I don't think she doesn't get enough credit, but Olivia Holt. I feel like she plays really,
Yeah.
yeah, fun, kind
Olivia
of
Holt would
sassy
be
characters.
good.
Yeah, and I feel like she would be
Yes.
a fun pick. And especially if you saw me and Sydney went and saw it for sneak peek. I don't remember if you remember the name of the movie,
Oh,
but
yes. Totally
me,
kill
Sydney,
it.
yes, totally killer. Yeah. And she plays kind of like this popular, not
Yeah.
mean girl, but like popular, bubbly girl who everyone likes, but
Yeah.
can be kind of uptight. That's who she played in that. So like I think that's what made me think of that. But yeah, Olivia Holt might be up there on my list as well. But yeah, Sabrina, I think will have to be someone who's kind of like almost Monica Geller like, you
Yes. I
know?
agree. I
Yeah.
agree. Okay.
Yeah.
What should our top pick be? Who are we locking in?
I don't know.
I really like the sound of Alicia Bowe. I
Really?
I think she would fit this role perfectly. Like her character in Do Revenge, and obviously
Yeah.
like 13 Reasons Why. Like I feel like she just always plays like a very like similar kind of
Yeah.
character. The Buccaneers, like she fits this role perfectly. I feel like
Yeah.
her or Sophie are definitely my top choices.
I I think I agree with both of those. I don't know. I feel like Alicia is kind of speaking to me just because of the Buccaneers
Yeah,
character. Yeah.
right. When you
Yeah.
said that, it was like immediate. I was like, oh yeah, she
Yeah.
is Sophie. I mean
Yeah.
Sabrina. Like, that's
Yes. I
yeah.
think that would be really good. Okay. So do we want
Okay.
to lock her in? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next is Parth, who is engaged to Sabrina.
Yeah.
And he kind of his vibe, he just gives like perfect boyfriend energy, you know, like he's very complimenting to Sabrina. How else would you describe him? I forgot to write a description for
Yeah,
him.
he's just kind of like another like life of the party kind of guy. Like he seems like very loyal and like he just kind of like I don't know, he just like is kind of like there not only for Sabrina but like for everyone, like all her
Yeah.
friends. Like he's just a very deeply caring person, but he's also just like he uses fun as a way to like find a distraction and like kind of make sure everyone he's kind of like that guy like to make sure everyone's having fun at the
Like
event.
Marshall and How I Met Your Mother, if you've watched that.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
like he gives that energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Okay. For him, speaking of How I Met Your Mother, for I don't know if you watched the How I Met Your Father show, but it got canceled, which I'm pissed about. um, but the guy who I'm pretty sure was going to be the father on the show was like the best friend of Hilary Duff's love interest that had been in the first two seasons, and he was
Yeah.
kind of off to the side and all that, but was best friend of like the whole group, was always there for everybody. Kind of businessy because he ran the bar and stuff.
Okay.
But his name is Suraj Sharma, and
Oh
he
yeah.
yeah, he also had a Netflix movie a couple years ago. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a rom-com. And I'm 95% sure if How I Met Your Father hadn't been canceled, he was going to be the father. But I think he's my top pick. He's just like a very funny, bubbly, friendly dude in that show to where I think he'd be really good at this. And then the other ones I have, I'm forgetting who this one guy is. I need to look it up. Where have I seen him before? Okay, I don't know where this one guy came from, so I'm gonna axe him from the list because maybe I saw him on TikTok or
Yeah,
something. But other than that, Avin Gogia, like from Victorious Beck.
obviously. I saw so many people saying him.
Yeah.
He'd be
So yeah,
perfect to pick.
yeah.
Okay, my two picks were Manish Dial. I am so sorry if I said that last name wrong.
That's who was on my list. What is he from?
The Holiday. He dates
Oh,
Christian Chenoweth. And then there's The Resident where he acts with the guy from Gilmore Girls, Logan. But yes, he has been popping up around it. Yes.
very businessy look. And I always imagine part that's kind of businessy.
Exactly. Very
Yeah.
finance bro kind of image.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's also in 90210, so I feel like he kind of has
Okay.
like these vibes going like for the story.
Yeah.
For me, he was like my top one, but another one I'd like to throw out is Raymond A. Black, who is
Okay.
in Georgia. He
Oh, okay.
Joe, and then or The Maid, where he acted with like Margaret Qualley and all them, and so
Oh,
him, I think is like, but I think Manish for me is like really fits the role, but then Raymond is like definitely, I felt like I could see him in this kind of like group setting.
okay.
Yeah.
I Those are good picks. I feel like I had Manish on my list too, but I couldn't remember where I've seen him from. So that's why I asked him for a second.
I love
But
it.
I feel like if we both see it, he should be the top pick.
I agree.
But
I think
yeah.
it's like that very like life of the party business kind of look. Like he's just like a fun guy. You
Yeah. And
look at
him and
him,
Alicia
not
would
just
look
like,
good together.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly.
There
They
we
would
go.
fit, and I like that.
Yes. Okay.
Hmm.
Now maybe the most crucial casting, the main characters. Do you want to start with Win?
Yeah, let's go with it.
Okay. So the way I described Win is he's kind of brooding, but also puppy dog, charming yet kind of tortured blonde guy.
Artsy artist, but with a golden retriever.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I only have two picks for him. The first one, okay, I'll start with my secondary choice, just
Okay.
because I think my first choice is superior to my secondary, but I wouldn't be mad if we got the secondary. Okay. Leo Woodall, especially since he's having his 1 day moment. Yeah,
Yes. Oh my
I
gosh, I
think
can't
he'd be
believe I
fun.
didn't think about him.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think he'd be a good pick. He's in good with Netflix. So like I think he'd be great. And my other one is also a guy who's very in good with Netflix. I would argue he had his chance in the sun for a rom-com, but it was kind of terrible and no one went and saw it.
Okay.
Mr. Drew Starkey is who I saw when I was reading this book.
Yes. Okay. Drew
Yeah,
Stark, I can
yeah,
totally see that.
yeah.
Or Outer Banks King. I can totally
Mhm.
see him in that.
I want him to play a dude you don't feel guilty for like having a crush on, okay? Because like
Yeah.
Rafe Cameron's a terrible person to where you're like, oh, he's so cute, but he's a murderer, you know? I
Yeah.
want him in a role where I'm like, oh my God, I love him. And it's not like controversial.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's my number one. But okay, I'm really excited to hear your list.
Okay. Mine were kind of different.
Okay.
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 I actually really struggled with Win. Win was the one
Yeah.
I struggled the most with. Um, Dylan O'Brien, I think would be so funny in this role. I think he's
Yes.
so cutesy. Like, I just see Styles. Like, I just see Styles
Yeah.
like fits this perfectly.
That would
And
be
so
perfect.
Dylan O'Brien, I have to cast him.
Yeah.
Um, another one that they're not gonna get. This was like they're not gonna get him. So like
Okay.
don't be listening to this list people on the podcast and be like, oh, this is like up for It's not. This is not on the table, but I just had to put him. I was struggling. Like
Okay.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
In a perfect world, we would be able to get him. Yeah.
He's so golden retriever. He's so
Yes.
like artsy and he's got that
Yeah.
little shaggy look to him, but he's so put
He's
together.
charming. Like
Then
I
I'm
love
like,
him.
how could you not cast him? But he's not gonna do the Netflix show, guys. I hate to say
Yeah.
it. Got him
He's
in Netflix movie, Bullet Train.
yeah.
We're not gonna get him in Netflix show.
Yeah, it's just not gonna happen,
Gonna
but I
happen,
dream. Yeah.
but I had
Yeah.
to put him there. I had to
Yeah.
see him.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you have anyone else? Or
That was it. That's the list.
that's so funny.
So, hot pick, please.
Okay, I think my top pick is Drew Starkey,
I agree.
but I like Dylan O'Brien too.
Yes. Another person who will not do this. He's very picky with what he do with the stuff he does. And I don't think
But watch, you're gonna be right. Like we're gonna
watch,
see who
watch
does.
him watch this and be like, in spite of her, I
I'm going to do it.
am taking this.
This goes out to
Yeah.
Sydney. They had Drew Starkey, but then Dylan said, "Hold my beer."
Oh my beer.
Yeah,
Relaxing.
I will go spite these random 20-year-old girls.
Yeah.
Okay, so who would you like to lock in as the top pick?
I think Drew Starkey
Okay,
fits the vibe.
yeah,
And I want to see him in more stuff that I would like
yeah,
to cast him.
yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna pick him too, but I could also see Leo Woodall being picked.
Oh, I forgot
But
about
and
Leo.
yeah, and I wouldn't be mad about it,
I totally see. Oh, wait.
right?
I kind of see Leo more.
I know, I don't know. I feel like this one's really hard. Like I feel like in my head I wouldn't be unhappy with either. So whoever you want to pick as the top, I'll go with.
See, I love Drew. I just don't know if I'm 100% seeing him in this
Yeah.
role. But Leo
Leo,
Woodall.
yeah, I think would be really good.
Okay. I think we might have to pivot and go with Leo Woodall if you're good with that.
Okay. Yes, I like that.
I
Okay.
think this is who I'm seeing.
Okay. So we'll go with Leo Woodall.
Yes.
This one I had a really hard time with for Harriet, just because she's the main character, even more so than Win.
Third. It's
So
all
like,
odds.
and she's the narrator
Yeah.
of the story if they're doing it like that way.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of people,
Right.
um, and some of them are really random. But I don't know if you've seen the show Single Drunk Female. It was on ABC, well, not ABC Family. It was on Freeform, and it got canceled like a year ago. But it was actually really funny. And she also, let me look at what else this girl has been in. I think she's in the last season of Gossip Girl. She's Nate's girlfriend in the last season, but it's really random. But she's here. I'll show you a picture of her, just so like I feel like you can see her as Harriet, kind of. She just has the look, but her name's Sophia Black Delia, I think. Oh wait, let's see if I can get it in.
Oh, I've seen her so
Yes.
much.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
totally.
I
Totally.
think she just has the vibe. Like, and
Totally.
I feel like she gets overlooked. So I feel like I'd love to see her in a main role. And she was really funny in single drunk female. But it was like kind of a dark show because she was like in like she was trying to get over like her alcoholism, but like at the same time it was a really funny show where she was like she was almost like an anti-hero, like you were pulling for her, but like also she was just screwing things up. So like anyway, I think she's a fun pick, and I feel like she'd be like an attainable pick, like because
Yeah.
she hasn't been as that much, but I feel like she'd be a good leading lady.
Yeah.
um the other ones I have are Margaret Qualley, Haley Steinfeld, and Maud Apatow. Those are my like top three. Yeah.
No way you just said those names.
Wait, are those the ones you have?
I literally have Margaret Qualley, Maud Apatow,
Shut up.
Haley Steinfeld
Shut up.
on my piece of paper right now.
It's so crazy.
All three of those were on my list.
Wait, that's so funny. Okay, so we're gonna have to duke
Yeah,
it out to find out who will make it. Yeah.
they're all such great picks.
They're okay. I feel like Margaret Qualley might be a little too big, but I feel like she'd do it. Especially,
But like she's been on
yeah.
this before. Like I just feel like she fits that role so perfectly. I feel like when I saw her, like I was like, oh, that's Harriet. Like
Yeah, no, I feel like she is such a good pick, and she could be the leading lady, and her and Leo Woodall would look good together.
Would. And like
And
if Margaret was friends with like, Alexander Shipp and
yes,
Alicia Bow.
yes, I feel like there's a good vibe between all of them. Haley Steinfeld is just really good at playing the quirky characters.
I
And I
know.
feel like Harriet's a little quirky. And then Maud Apatow I threw in there just because like I want her to have her like leading girl moment. And
And I
I
could see her as a nurse like so easily and
yes.
like struggling through like not nurse. Oh my gosh, Harriet's a doctor. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
But like going through her what's that word? The residency. Like
Yes.
totally see
Yeah.
that them doing that. Someone else I saw kind of going off of that in that kind of role was Natalia Dyer, like from Stranger Things.
Ooh,
I'm
that'd be
in that
good.
role too.
That'd be a good one.
Right?
I like Natalia Dyer. Yeah.
So, me
Oh
too.
God, this one's hard.
There's a lot. Someone else that's really quirky I just thought of that I think could be fun. I don't know if I 100% see her in this role, but like I feel like she could fit it is Rachel Sennett.
Ooh,
I
I
feel like
like
she
that
totally
too.
could.
Wait, these are all so good. I really don't know who I want the most. I feel like Margaret Qualley might be mine
I think Margaret too.
with
She's
Maud.
like she
Yeah.
is just Harriet. Like I don't know how
Yeah.
else to explain it other than
Yeah.
like she's Harry. Like
Yeah. And I could see her playing a doctor really easily too. I feel like she has
wow.
or at least played a nurse
Right?
before.
So
Yeah. But
I'll find a
let's
picture of it.
no, she seems perfect. And like,
Yeah.
I don't, she fits that like Cape Cod vibe to me too.
Yeah, it's
You
like she is very like northeast, like
yeah.
totally that. Like her in the maid, I feel like really shows that, like being in that like coastal town.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe if we could get Margaret Qualley, her mom in the book could be played by Miss Andy McDowell
well,
too.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We get the whole family involved.
Yes, why not? A family affair. And then maybe we could get a really some good Bleachers songs.
Well, we get
in
some good music
this.
with this for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I think yeah, Margaret Qualley might be the win.
Yeah.
So if we're putting together the whole cast of the ones we've picked, it'd be
Yeah.
Margaret Qualley as Harriet, Leo Woodall as Win,
Yep.
um, Alicia Bow as Sabrina. Who do
Yep.
we pick for Parth? Was it Manish?
Manish. Yeah.
Yeah, Manish Dayal as Parth, um, Alexandra Shipp as Cleo,
Yeah.
and Madeline Petch as Kimmy, which seems
That's
pretty good.
perfect.
It
I
seems pretty good.
these
Like if
whole
that was
edited
announced,
image of this cast together,
yeah,
them all together.
yes, we'll
But
put them together.
yeah,
I
I
will go
feel like I can
crazy on
feel it
Canva
in my
for
head right
this.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, I'm so excited. I feel like it's going to be a long time before we actually hear who's casted.
Yeah.
But look, we already did the work for them. It's just a matter of them talking to these people's
Just call
agents.
their agents. We gave you
Yeah,
options, things
we
to work
literally, yeah.
with.
We explained, we gave you
Yeah,
background roles these people have had.
exactly.
We've
Yeah.
given you backups in case we can't get the top picks.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
yeah,
there,
Netflix, we literally laid it out for you.
whoever has job of casting coordinator, I just hope you know
Yeah,
your
we're
work's
watching.
done.
Yeah,
Work's done. Take
work's
that
done.
job,
Take the day
sign
off.
for a contract, and realize
Yeah,
you're working for free.
yeah.
You're gonna
J
get
Lo,
money to do
yeah,
nothing.
yeah. J Lo, we got you, girl. We
Don't
did this work for
worry.
you. Yeah.
Done. Don't
Emily,
stress.
Miss Henry, if you're listening,
Yeah.
come talk to us. Let us
You're
be on set
good.
too, because
Yeah.
clearly we know this story.
Yeah.
And we do
Exactly.
great
And when we get
consulting.
more information on the other adaptations, we will
Yes.
happily cast
Oh,
once
dude,
again.
I went crazy and started like already thinking about other ones. So I think this
Oh
has to be
yeah.
a series we do
We're ready.
because yeah, it'd be so fun. But okay, I
Yeah.
think now that we've saved Hollywood,
Yeah.
we can call it a day on this
Our
episode.
work's done for the day.
Yeah.
So
So in conclusion, Travis Kelce, coolest dude who ever lived. Um, we can't wait for the Hallmark movie
yep.
and show we're very excited for that we've casted and done all the work for them is Happy
Yeah.
Place.
So we just get a lot done on this. So
Yeah,
keep listening, keep following, keep staying
yeah,
tuned.
Let us know what book you want us to fan cast next,
Yeah,
because we love to do it.
exactly.
Yeah.
And we'll see you soon, girly pops.
Bye.
Bye.